From afar, it's tempting to think that NBA players mellow with age. It makes sense to be fully engaged with rivalries during your career. At that point, there's something to fight for. In retirement, though, that competition fades, and everyone can theoretically be friends. Larry Bird, however, plays by his own rules. If you played professional basketball between 1979 and 1992, being asked to defend Larry Bird was the sporting equivalent of drawing the short straw. Even if you knew what the Boston Celtics star was going to do, stopping him was another story. Dominique Wilkins experienced that reality firsthand. Not only did he have to try and slow down the prolific scorer, but he was on the receiving end of some trash talk along the way. And while both men have long since retired, that verbal warfare is still going on. On January 26, 2023, Pacers president of basketball operations Kevin Pritchard took to Twitter to share some texts that he had received from Bird. The former forward, who spent time in Indianapolis as both a coach and an executive, had snapped a picture of a photo of him shooting a jumper over Wilkins. It wasn't enough to just send a picture, though. Larry Legend had to talk a bit of trash, writing, "Can you please tell your boy to put a hand up? I think that is the pose for the statue." Once that screenshot hit social media, it made its way to Wilkins. The former Atlanta Hawk simply responded, "Man, the disrespect," with 4 crying, laughing emojis. Based on his reaction, it's fair to say that Dominique Wilkins hasn't taken Bird's jab personally. At this point, he probably knows what it's like dealing with Larry Legend. During Wilkins' rookie year, for example, the pair crossed paths in memorable fashion. Ahead of the opening tip, the Hawk attempted to shake Bird's hand. Not only did he refuse, but he told the rookie that he didn't belong in the association.
He was at the jump circle, and I go shake Larry Bird's hand. He put both hands behind his back. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's just getting into the game. And I'm trying to give him the benefit down. The first play of the game, I'm guarding. He said, "I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes." And he shoots a 3. And I wasn't mad he made the 3. I thought, this son of a bitch just called me Holmes. Oh, man, I was so mad. So I'm coming down the left side, and I go up in a fast break, and he comes out to it, and I'm pumping it behind my head, and he jumped. I said, "I got him." Boom. And he's sitting down on the ground. I'm pointing like this. He said, "Hey, Rook." I'm like, "What?" He said, "I like you. You got balls, but I'm still getting 40 on your ass."
After that encounter, the two stars kept battling for Eastern Conference supremacy. And Wilkins shared another Larry Legend story, this time from their legendary Game 7 shootout that took place in the 1988 Eastern Conference semifinals.
He only had 12 points going in the fourth quarter. And it was Kevin Willis, it was me and Larry. We run down the court, and Kevin reached across me and put his hands, and Bird said, "Don't let this so-and-so score anymore tonight." I'm like, "What you doing?"
Woke that monster.
You don't wake up a sleeping giant. And his eyes got that big, man. I remember they took me out for a blow, and Cliff Livingston came in the game, and he got hot. And coach said, "Nick, go out there, stop him." I'm like, "Stop him? He hot now. Forget that." That's the only thing I can do is try to match him bucket for bucket. And it was a shootout in the fourth quarter. It came down to the last shot. He was a phenomenon. I ain't never seen anybody like him that not super athletic, but he beat you in so many ways. Yeah, the heart of a lion, man.
Yeah.
During his time on the NBA hardwood, Larry Bird was incredibly confident in his own abilities. While age may have diminished some of his physical skills, the trash talk is apparently still flowing behind the scenes. Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite Larry Bird trash talk line? And if you enjoy this video, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. For even more basketball content, subscribe to our other channels, Free Dawkins and Vintage Dawkins, and follow us on social media.